I would like to say security is incomplete without you. Like here, the security spelling is incomplete without you. Similarly, the security is incomplete without you. So it is very important. Each individual should be cyber secured, should have cyber security awareness. If you, even though you are using mobile user at home, you are a just housewife, it's okay, but you should have some awareness about the cyber security. Secondly, if you are an employee of particular company, you should have awareness about the security. And we can't control the external world because hackers will keep on innovating and they will keep on increasing. One gang will under arrest by police or FBI, then another gang will form. So it is not going to end. It is not going to end. But it is in your hand, like in meditation, we do meditation to protect ourselves for our growth. From external barriers and stuff like that. You are working on inner self. Similar way, you should have cyber security in for your organization, for yourself as an individual, so as you will get protected from the hackers or cyber criminals from unethical practices. I'm using these tools regular basis. So many times what is happening, we are receiving certain short URL. Like today's meeting invite also was totally very big, so I converted it into a short URL. And these short URLs are actually linked to the big URL, right? We were happy, CEO was happy, and one day what happened before 2 weeks, one of their employees saw just logged into one of the server machine and he saw certain message, or he will be sending you, he will use you as a victim of him, and he will try to hack your camera, hack your microphone, and you will think like no one is watching you, but your pictures are getting captured. How I'm just showing one example how ransomware attack can be avoided using BDSLCCI. Along with that, they receive one web-based analytical report access, which they can email to their customer also.
Today we are here with Dr. Shekhar Pawar, and he is one of an expertise holder from all the way from USA and Switzerland. He is having expertise in the cybersecurity. Before that, today's topic of discussion is cybersecurity for professionals and organizational growth, and how can we be cyber secured with the growing digital market and everything. So today we will be talking about a lot of cyber threats we are having in the market, in the innovation world, and how can we protect ourselves from all these kind of things, because even today in the growing e-commerce market, we are seeing that many of the cyber threats are being faced by people, and we don't know where to have a right click and wrong click. So we will be talking about all these things, and we have a lot of audience today. I think you hear us. And I request you all to please keep your mics off, so it will be easy session for all of us, so we can have a great innovative data today. So before that, today's speaker is, as I told you, Dr. Shekhar Pawar. He is a doctorate in cybersecurity, Switzerland. So Dr. Shekhar Pawar is a doctorate in cybersecurity, founder and CEO, SecureClaw, and GrassDew IT Solutions Private Limited. Today's agenda of topic is an overview on raising cyber. So, Dr. Shekhar Pawar is a professional expert, DBA in cybersecurity, executive management, IIT Bombay, in engineering graduate in electronics and telecommunication, certified in Microsoft, MCP, diploma in cyber law, DSP and application, IIT Madras, diploma in industrial electronics, and published many books like the business domain specific, cybersecurity controls, smart analytic, AI, sustainable management and global economy, LCCI, Air Team Theory, and many more. Currently, he is working as a leading cybersecurity software development business. So, Dr. Pawar, without any delay, I would request you to start the session. And for the smooth working, I request you all again to keep your mics off. In the last, we will be having the question answer round. So, in that, you can just put your mic on if you want to. So, over to you, sir.
Yeah, thank you, Kaushaki, for the introduction. And we are recording this session. We will be adding it on YouTube channel of SecureClaw. and BDSLCCI, so as it will be available for the people who can't join today's session. So if you are from any country where you, according to privacy law, you are not supposed to be on video or something like that, please turn off your video. You can participate the question answer at the end of this session. Uh, Via you can request us by raising your hand and we will unmute you, or you can add it as a comment or in question answer panel over here. So I'm sharing my screen. Is it visible to everyone? Please
Yes,
let
sir.
me know.
Yes.
Okay. So I'm going through my introduction is already done, and I'm also associated with EC Council United States as item writer, and I'm working with many NGOs for safety awareness. And I'm also author of various magazines and newspaper. I'm very much on LinkedIn and various blogs educating cybersecurity. So that is my passion. So I will start the presentation today. So as you must be knowing, every one of us is now working in or walking in cyberspace. Whenever we are walking on street, we are actually our devices like mobile phone or laptops or any electronic media devices are actually connected to Wi-Fi network, which is not visible, which is not wired. So it means we are living in cyberspace nowadays. And if you are living in cyberspace, you are always going to be on radar of cyber criminals. And it will look like this. I brought these images for you to make easy delivery of the subject. So it will look like this attack where shark is trying to attack dolphins. And few of us think like we are very much cyber secure, and people start ignoring the importance of cybersecurity. And they feel like if I have a very good mobile phone or I have a very good laptop, then I'm cyber secure. It is not like that. It should be you should uh, adhere few procedures or few steps to make yourself cyber secure in today's world. And cyber security controls are not enough. Even the person who is using that cyber security control like antivirus or firewall or operating system should be aware how it works and how what precautions, what steps he need to follow while implementing cyber security control. So otherwise it will look like this. This man is having a very good safeguard against shark, but he is not following rules. So he is under attack, right, by shark. And only few companies or few people actually have very good cybersecurity structure where they are cyber secure in today's world. So they have proper people, process, and technology in consideration while implementing cybersecurity. So cybersecurity will act in different layers of the organization or different layers as person level cybersecurity. So we will be talking on two different topics today, which will have certain overlap. One is the individual cybersecurity as a person or as a professional, and another one is organization level cybersecurity. And I will explain you the journey from the individual to the organization level cybersecurity. And there will be always be going to be an overlap among both. So you will be, I will try to create it more like interesting, adding images and adding storylines so as it will be more easy for you to understand. So what is individual cybersecurity? Now, as I explained, all of us are having social media account. We are using emails. We are using banking accounts online. We are using credit card. We are using online games. We are doing shopping online. Everything is now online. We are more exposed to the internet, or we are more exposed to the intranet. Intranet means certain internet or subnet of the internet, which is only limited to the or particular area, which is not exposed to the uh, external internet. But even though that is also on radar of cyber attack, cyber criminals. So including your laptop, mobile phone, tablets, internet connected devices, IoT devices which you are using at home, Alexa and everything can be hackable, right? So there are generally two types of cyber threats. One is malware and one is scam. as individuals, you will be facing these two kind of things most of the times. And malware is like a piece of software which is developed for malicious intention, which is also known as virus, worm, spyware, Trojan, ransomware. Viruses are like we must be knowing, like there are viruses in our laptop or computer or mobile, and those does some malicious activity. Worm is more dangerous because it travels through the network on another device. Suppose one device is infected, it travels to the another device through Wi-Fi network or LAN wire network. Spyware is actually spying your information, what you are talking, what you are watching, and it will. You must have seen many social media start showing you advertise related to what you are talking to your friend or what you are chatting to your friend. So we can call it as one of the form of spyware where they're spying us and they are giving pointed advertise to us or specific advertise to us. But it is only one use case. But there are chances like the attackers are going to use that information for like conducting a very big attack, cyber attack on your life or your organization. So spywares are dangerous. Again, the Trojan horse. Trojans are generally like you must have seen. Suppose a particular game on the computer is very expensive. Then you go to certain websites. You just Google out. You find like that game is free of cost available on certain website. You download it and you install it. But that game is actually having viruses in it or malware in it, where it looks like a game. Once you install it, it becomes a cyber attack for you, right? Then ransomware is like I will be explaining more on ransomware. Like in regular life, also we heard like few gundas are asking for ransom for a particular thing, kidnapping or threatening to the people or rich people. Similar way, ransomware attack happens in cyber world, where they are hackers will ask you certain money for certain using certain threats. So I will be explaining that in upcoming. There are scams happening now in India. We are in Ganpati season. We are going towards Diwali season. Many countries are going towards Christmas season, and there are generally in such seasons there are certain shopping URLs which comes to our mobile phone via WhatsApp or on social media, where they give us uh, a very big discount like 60,000 INR's mobile phone is now available in 6,000 rupees and like that. And such scams are increasing. Even there are MSME scam where there is actually light bill is not paid by you and you will get such messages on your mobile. You just click on the URL, pay it, and it becomes like hackers are sending such messages, and such scams are happening every day. And now cyber criminals are more innovative. They try to create new innovations while conducting cyber attack. So I will be discussing few things in upcoming slides. Uh, this is one of the example of phishing attack. It happened to me. I received one email, but I'm not victim of it, but I'm just showing this particular email screenshot here from my inbox, where I received an email or document, and it is saying it appears to be an invoice due of particular company, and that company might be my client or something, but this email is not genuine email. And I have explained more things about how to identify such emails using tools available in market. Like there is a Google tool where it studies your header of the email and it gives you some insights, and I have explained it in the article which is specified here. I will be sharing with you a few links at the end of this session in the chat, so as you can go through that article. Generally, these emails are having uh, certain pointers where you will come to know it is a phishing email. First thing is it will try to create urgency. It will try to create curiosity. It will try to greed you or fear you, like you got best employee award of this year from your company, something like that. Or it is the last date to link your SSN or Aadhaar card number with the with your mobile phone, so you need to add your details here and like that. So there are many such things, tricky things they do, requesting you immediate actions, and they will ask you for payment information, login information, something like that. And there will be sometimes there will be unusual attachments, and there will be some grammatical mistakes also in such emails, so as the antivirus kind of tools will not detect them, because the pattern will change every time. And email seems to be too good to be true. So that is also one of the thing which you need to take care. So I have shared here one of the poster. We at SecureClaw provides many such posters free of cost at secureclaw.com, where we try to educate companies. They can stick these posters on their premises, on their doors, and their lifts, so as their education is spread among their employees. So never respond such emails, okay? And never believe if someone is asking for certain transaction. You can call that person and confirm if that email is really true. So it is very important to be aware of phishing attack. I have shared more insights on the article link. So let's directly jump into some few tools and techniques which will help you as a person, as a professional, against cyber attacks. So I'm using these tools regular basis. So many times what is happening, we are receiving certain short URL. Like today's meeting invite also was totally very big, so I converted it into a short URL. And these short URLs are actually linked to the big URL, right? It is very convenient. But whenever you are receiving such short URL on your WhatsApp, SMS, emails, you should always avoid clicking on those short URLs directly. Go to one of this site like Unshorten It, unshorten.net, and .me, XYZ. And these sites will have one text box as shown in this screenshot, where you can put the short URL and unshort it, and it will show you the destination URL. Okay, so you have to check whether that destination URL is having proper domain, like it is showing secureclaw.com. So you know I am one of your friend in secureclaw.com, so it is a genuine website. Then you can click on it. Okay, so I have shared one of the article in, I guess, 2020 with EC Council United States, where they have published 10 insightful web security tips. So that article URL also I will be sharing with you. It is displayed in this video. Uh, I'm working with one of the NGO which is working with the cyber safety of people, and it is known as SafeCom, and it is also having a website law as a scamcheckindia.com, where team has developed one WhatsApp bot. So this number you have to note down: 91520 19152. So save this number as your one of the friend number, okay, or SEPCOM WhatsApp number. And why I'm saying that, suppose you are receiving any shopping URL. Say here in example, I received one shopping URL from the Facebook, and I that was selling say 80,000 rupees wristwatch in 800 rupees. And many people just click on that URL, pay the money. They never get delivery. Okay. So such URLs are fake shopping sites. So if you put that shopping URL in this on this WhatsApp number as a general message, and it will automatically respond you within a second, and it will show you site score. Like here it is showing 45, and it will show you star rating. Suppose the star rating is more than 4 or 4, and site score is more than 80, then that site you can directly, or it is more trustworthy, we can say. So this data is enhancing. Now there are 10 lakh plus records in in this database from worldwide, and it is getting enhanced day by day. So there are certain criterias where scamadvisor.com is also working at the back end, which is a European-based company, NGO, and they are also in the background working on this. And you will get some awareness about particular URL. So if the URL is not trustworthy, don't click on it directly. Then you need to study it more. You can scan suspicious websites. Suppose you received particular URL on and you are having some doubt, like is it really a good website, or it's a it's a malicious website. So there are certain websites like Web Inspector, Sukuri, PC Risk. So you can go there, you can put that URL of the website over there and scan it. So it gives you information if that site is having malware or it is having blacklisted. Okay, so it will help you. Then always update your Windows or iPhone or your MacBook operating system regularly. Generally, Microsoft is releasing new patches or updates on second Tuesday of month. So you have to, and there are many such cyber security related patches which comes a monthly basis, because we are working in digital world which is very dynamic, and it is very important to be cyber protected. So Microsoft and Apple, such companies are taking precaution against that, and they keep on releasing new updates. So always update your operating systems, update your softwares which you are using on your iPhone or whatever Android device. So it will make you more cyber secured. Okay, because companies are also working like their customers should not get hacked. Then multi-factor authentication, like we are now every website starting from social media, banks, everyone is giving multi-factor authentication where we are getting OTP for login and all those stuff. So as only password will not work, you have to have some device linked to your account, right? You should get SMS or you should get some YouTube alert or Google alert, and then you approve and then only login works. So this thing is very important. Take periodic backup. Suppose if you are having a sensitive data on your iPhone or mobile, Android mobile or any laptop, so you should take periodic backup. So as if there is some cyber attack happen to your device, your data, you can at least have some backup of it. And make sure that regular backup should happen. And again, don't keep the backup on same device. Generally, what happens, people keep backup folder on D drive, and they keep backup of their important files of the laptop in D drive. So suppose laptop get hacked, then that D drive is also gone, right? So you should keep a separate hard disk or separate USB drive or separate cloud location like Google Drive or something like that, where you can zip your data, important data in password protected zip, and you can use it for future purpose. Look, use a lengthy and complex password. I don't know, many people I observed, they keep password like football @ 2023 and son's name or date of birth as password. They are very lazy to choose 12 to 14 character or bigger passwords. Always use bigger password, because bigger passwords are very uh, difficult to hack. There are some tools available in market like brute force attack tool and all, so which helps hackers to uh, predict what should be your password depending on the length of the password and the complexity of password. It becomes very easy for them. If the password is only numbers, then it can be as per the table I shown here, so that it can be hacked very easily. Okay, so if the password is like having number, capital letters, small letters, and symbols like @ hash, exclamatory from your keyboard, then it will be difficult to hack. And generally password should be lengthy, and uh, it should be very good password, uh, which is not hackable, right? And never share your password with others. It is like your toothbrush, right? We don't share our toothbrush to people, and we change it occasionally. Toothbrush, we don't keep it one toothbrush for years and years. So always change your password in couple of months or 1 month, and keep different password for different websites. That is also important. Generally, what happens, people keep Facebook's password for their net banking. It should not happen. You should have transaction related password different, social media password different, email password different. So as suppose one account get hacked, it should not impact other accounts, right? I guess I am making sense. Yeah. So keep your phone very safe. It is like, well, your wallet, right? We are having our money in our wallet, our keys in our wallet. We have our important cards, credit cards in our wallet. Similarly, nowadays our mobile phone is like our wallet. If someone gets access to our mobile phone, then it is as good as someone is stealing something from our wallet, right? So who will, it is, I'm not talking just for physical access. It might be unnecessary applications which you are installing. Some of them are having extra permissions for them, right? And then those extra permissions are allowing them to install malwares or access your microphone or access your photos or your geolocation. So it is very difficult, right? Then if someone is spying you easily. So it is very, very important. Install only necessary uh, mobile apps on your device or even your laptops. And if you don't need a particular application, just uninstall it. Why you are keeping that unnecessary application? Give restricted permissions. Suppose you are using some cab booking application, don't give him permission. Like always that device can track your location while using that device, that particular app, it can track your location. That is sufficient. Okay, so try to restrict. It is like you are giving permissions to some unknown person to enter in your house and to use your bedroom, right? We never do it in our life. So these are few tips and techniques I have shared here. Always use license version of software. Why it is important? Because those softwares will get patches, those will get authority or some ownership by particular company like Microsoft, Apple, so as it will have genuine updates in it, right? And it should have some authenticate way of working, right? So it is very important. Otherwise, what will happen if you are using pirated softwares? It will not get any security patches. It will not get. It will also cause legal issues. Okay, by the way, and many companies are facing legal issues if they are using pirated softwares from Adobe or Microsoft, right? Generally, those are as good as a crime to use such pirated software, because you are doing some unethical thing with the person who developed it or company who developed it. So it is very important to use licensed version of software. Also improve your cybersecurity thinking. It is important. Like today you are here for my session. Similar way you can follow particular blog or particular LinkedIn news page which we have created. I'm sharing the link over here, where you will get certain awareness what is going in market, what kind of attacks are happening. In our cyber news page we are actually sharing dozens of cyber attack daily basis. Okay, generally it goes from 12 attacks daily basis till 50 attacks daily basis. So as we are learning few attacks, how it happens and how to prevent it, but that is our business, and we try to educate people among with us to be cyber aware, and they should not get hacked easily. So you should be having good awareness about your uh, cyber security posture and what is happening beside you, right? What kind of crimes going on. So these were few tips I wanted to share about professional people or personal cyber security. And now I'm going in the direction towards organization. So similar to, yeah, hello. Yeah, hello.
Kindly keep mics off so it will be easy. Thank you. Over to you,
Yeah.
sir.
So this is let me move ahead with the organization level cybersecurity. And like you must, how many people have seen such kind of disclaimer when they are watching particular horror movie or some true story based movie? So I'm just giving disclaimer. Probably I'm not sharing client data or something like that, but some kind of insights I'm trying to give you on based on the instances happening around, because I'm involved in various clients and various companies as an auditor and as a security implementer for them. So there was a happy company and all were happy, CEO was happy. And one day what happened, before 2 weeks, one of their employees just logged into one of the server machine, and he saw certain message, and his face color got changed, right? And that message was talking about your files got encrypted It was a ransomware attack, and as you can see, it was like dicto this kind of message where the hacker is threatening that company, like your important data encrypted and your data backup is also with us. So if you want to recover the files, you need to contact on this chat, and you have to pay. Sometimes they give cryptocurrency account immediately in this message where you need to pay amount. You don't need to rename encrypted file. You try to don't use any third party solutions to decrypt your data, right? So you can't use this computer anymore till you pay hacker. Okay. And so this is kind of message, and many times such messages changes with the gang. So these are few examples of message. And if your mobile device got hacked by ransomware gang, you will receive such kind of message. It is one of the screenshots shared by Kaspersky Lab. And you will see it is one of the ransomware attack happened on Android mobile phone, where they are hacker is once you switch on the mobile or you are watching to your screen, you can't do anything. Your mobile will have this screen message always, and you can't use your mobile until you pay them, right? So it is very horrible thing. And what is the state of that company later on? Be, earlier the company was having in from particular country. They actually their top management was very disturbed and they tried to make it as a secret thing, like this hack happened. But because there are many servers got hacked, not only one machine. By the time they realized the ransomware attack was active, there were many machines and they removed them from network. That is very good thing they do, because that is the first step you need to do. Like you need to remove impacted machines from the network, and then their business stopped because their entire database servers got hacked. And client was very unhappy. Client said we will go to another vendor because you people are not our even our database is in trouble because we are working with you. So there are many such problems happen, and now top management was like ignoring since long. They don't want to invest in cybersecurity. Now they are immediately want some solution. Recently, one of the casino in United States, MGM, got hacked. It is just one week back, where their entire casino got hacked. Their games, their online website, online transactions, everything got hacked by one of the ransomware group. And I guess it is as the news comes from various sources, the Black Cat ransomware group took the responsibility, like they are behind this attack. And it is very difficult for them because there are millions of dollars loss they are undergoing because their casino completely stopped. And just before few weeks, there was another attack on Japanese watchmaker Seiko. It is one of my dream watch I will buy someday. And this company had a ransomware attack where they have very huge database which got um, get in trouble, and they also uh, face lot of problems, legal problems also they are working on, because their important confidential technical diagrams and schemas and designs of their which are their intellectual properties, are now in hand of hackers, right? And there is a dark net, there is a dark web area, which is like we are using the internet. Similarly, there is hacking related internet, which is underground, or we can say like we call it as a white money and black money. So it is kind of black money kind of area where people are hackers are having their different uh, areas or domains or layers where they sell your data. So uh, your competitors or different kind of cyber criminals will purchase such data of your company or your personal social media passwords or anything which they hacked, and they can use it for different purposes, and generally it is only for unethical purposes, right? So it is very important. We should be aware of such cyber attacks. And that's why you should follow the cyber news page which we have created, where we are putting lot of effort daily basis. Ransomware cyber attack is kind of encryption they do on your machine for your data, and you are not able to use your machine. It is as good as locked machine, and then they ask you for money. Otherwise they will say we will sell your data. Okay, so it will look like this. It is one of the diagrammatic representation of ransomware attack, where the hacker is the black shirt person here, who is having command and control server, from where the cyber attacks, they control your machines or devices. And these servers are generally located in uh, different countries, so as you can't file very easily, you can't caught them, or you can't take those server down. And then they generally send phishing attack. Why I strengthen more during this presentation how to avoid it, because those are certain entry points for hacking or malicious activities, where someone from your company or your personal device, your kid or someone will click on particular URL. Once you click on that particular URL, it installs the software. You will probably see a blank page, but it will, by that time something got installed on your machine, which is a malware, and then the hacker gets access to your machine, right? And then you get, after some time, a hacker will be taking the backup of your data, or he will be sending you, he will use you as a victim of him, and he will try to hack your camera, hack your microphone, and you will think like no one is watching you, but your pictures are getting captured. You are speaking, what you are doing on your machine, what data you have, everything is in control of him. And if you pay ransom, then also there is no guarantee, like you, they will not threaten you in future. And if you not pay, then definitely you are in trouble. So that is how it happens. uh, so Earlier cyber attacks, ransomware attack is one of the type of the attack which I'm going to explain more, because we should have one good example stream in this presentation. So earlier ransomware attack, hackers were asking victim, please pay me for decryption key. We have encrypted your machine. Pay me for decryption key, and they will give you decryption key and steps how to decrypt your machine, and you back to earlier mode once you pay them. So that is what you need to trust him, because there is no other choice. Then double extortion ransomware attack started, where they ask you second time, like, if you paid us for decryption key, but we still have data backup. Before encrypting your machine, we took backup of your data. Now we will sell it on dark web. Okay, so darknet. So it is, you should pay us again for not selling your data. Okay, that is a double extortion. They are extorting you twice if you are a victim. Then there is a triple extortion since few weeks, where after paying for backup data, they will tell you, look, your IP address, your password, your client information, many things are still with me, and I will use it for further attack. And we will conduct denial of service attack, where your servers will be down, or we will uh, make reputation of your company uh, at worse in the market by putting your intellectual property on sale and on social media and such things. Okay, so you have to pay me for not having any future cyber attack. So you are continuously going to be under extortion. So it is very important not to pay such cyber criminals. Generally, that is what the recommended solution. And companies are threatened, and there is no guarantee like hacker will help you. They will probably make you victim forever, right? So it is very important to prevent such attack. And that is why my work I'm working mostly 99% thing what I do, or my company, my employees do, we try to help companies to prevent cyber attacks. Because after crime happens, it is very difficult to restore from it, because you are not only uh, damaging your reputation in the market or trustworthiness in your client network, but also you are going to have some financial losses. Your assets are going to get in trouble. So things happens like that, right? So it's very important to prevent such attack. I will share few insights. There are various different sources of the reports generally get published, but I saw this X-Force, which is IBM related company, and it is actually they are they shared one of the very good report recently in 2023, where they have shared few insights of their observation, and I felt like it is very good data to share with all of you during this session. So I'm thankful to Expose for sharing that report on Statica and other websites. So these are, as you can see, in 2022, manufacturing industry got many cyber attacks, and followed by financial and insurance domain. Even the education domain is getting cyber attack, like the institutes and schools are getting hacked, right? So it is like this data is from various countries. They have compiled it as one data, and you can see the percentage of extortion cases, means ransomware kind of cases, are more in manufacturing domain, where they generally even encrypted uh, CNC kind of machines or something like that, which are very crucial to, or cloud-based servers, so which are very crucial to the companies, right? And there are energy sector, there is telecom sector. Many sectors are victim of such extortion attacks. And again, there are how these attacks happens, right? So generally most of these attacks are happening from the web applications which are public facing, which are having vulnerabilities. We work as one of our service to prevent such attacks, means we help companies to identify gaps in their mobile apps, in their web applications or APIs, which are very easy entry point for hackers to enter in your organization or till your cloud server or server database, other things, right? So it is very important to protect public facing applications. And phishing attacks, spear phishing means targeted phishing attack, like they will target some particular domain of the industry or domain particular CEO, CTOs kind of stuff. So that is known as spear phishing attack. And via attachment, via link, they are doing such attack. Then many accounts get hacked, then remote servers are getting hacked. So various things they use for hacking, right? Your organization. So as you can see here, they have elaborated more details about phishing attack. So most of the things are the ransomware or malware get entered in your machine or your company's network via attachment, and then via link, and such thing via phishing as a service. Means as a service also, it can enter in your organization. And as you can see, in 1998 or 1999, there were very less exposure to the internet. Now every employee of yours is having a mobile phone, right? And generally, what happens when you are entering in a company, you will just put your mobile phone on the charging board of your laptop, which is now then your laptop is connected to your network, right? If your mobile phone is having a malware, it will enter in your laptop and it will enter into your computer network of the company. So these things are happening. So it means with the digitalization in 2022, you can see the attack surface got increased, right? The width of the number of attacks or vulnerabilities happening. Vulnerabilities means weakness in your system or the process or any server. Okay, so this vulnerability is started increasing with the years, right? So in 1998 it was negligible, but now even CNC, PLC machines of the companies of manufacturing chemical companies, all those are exposed to the internet, right? Even the online education, starting from pandemic, we all are having online classes, right? Online exams, everything is online, so everything is exposed to the internet, and it is very difficult to go back or stop this practice of using internet. And there are various gangs. I saw a few data how many gangs are working as a ransomware attack, right? So there are 1,300 gangs which are known gangs worldwide, which are working with different names, like Logbit is one name, WannaCry is Black Hat, and there are various such gangs. And most of the attacks were by Logbit last year. So that is the data. And what is happening generally, these cyber attacks happens for different purposes. So extortion was the biggest thing, which is like financial goals for financial goals, hacking was done, and data theft is another goal. So these things are happening during last year. If you look at few more data, how this ransomware attack got evolved or got more sophisticated. As I explained you earlier, ransomware attack in 2020 13 they have explained here is data encryption. Then they said we will have denial of service attack. Then double extortion. Double extortion I already told you. Then they started hunting via Bitpay, Paymer, and Samsung. Then again, triple extortion. I have explained you a couple of things in earlier slides. So how the hackers are also getting innovative idea and their management or their governance to conduct attacks is improving, right? It is not only you and me who are learning AI, ML or Chat GPT. We are using Chat GPT. Hackers are also using it, and they are more smarter because they are dedicatedly working towards cyber attacks. As I told you, malware is entry point generally, and do because malware entered in particular machine, and through that malware, some ransomware attack will happen. So that probability is more. And here they have explained in this table, like TrickBot was one of the malware because of which Conti ransomware happened after few days, because that malware entered via certain device or because of the mistake of one of the employee who clicked on email link or email attachment or something like that. So malwares are very closely working with ransomware. That is what is visible. So uh, how to be cyber protected as an organization? If you are a small and medium enterprise or small and medium business, or you are in India, we call it as a micro, small and medium business or enterprise MSME. So it is very important to learn about BDSLCCI. So I'm trying to give you some insights about BDSLCCI, which was my doctorate subject from SSBM Geneva. So uh, look, according to 2019 statistic, 1 out of 2 small and medium enterprises undergoing cyber attack. And generally, 43% of small and medium businesses are always on target of cyber criminal. 60% of small businesses which undergo cyber attack shut down their business within 6 months down the time in most of the countries. So that is the intensity of the cyber attack. And why these few countries call small and medium business as small and medium enterprise? Both terms are mostly related. Country to country definition changes and even terms changes, but both you can take it as a same thing. So small and medium is there are 90% of small and medium businesses or small and medium enterprise, which represent 90% of the business overall business population. They are responsible for 60 to 70% of employment opportunities, and they contribute in 55% of GDP in developed economy. So it is very, very important. We should protect small and medium businesses or small and medium enterprise because they are 90% responsible for 90% of the population of overall business, and they are responsible for maximum employment opportunities and GDP. So when I conducted research, I got participation from 19 different countries, starting from Canada till Australia. And I interacted with top management of small and medium enterprises, CEOs, CTOs, CISOs, and partners. And I got inputs like currently small and medium enterprises are facing three major problems. First thing is they don't have enough funds to implement existing cybersecurity standards. They are saying, look, the existing cybersecurity standards are generic in nature. It is same. It is having same set of controls for pharma, same type of control of chemical for IT, and it's hundreds of controls they are asking to implement and then maintain. It is very difficult for us because we don't have money to run this show. Second thing, we don't have skilled resources to maintain and implement it. Third thing, we can't see return on investment. Why shall we invest in cybersecurity certain $100, thousands of dollars in yearly basis? What is the return on investment? We can't see any visibility about the return we will get as a business because it is not aligned with our business goals or business values. So that is something I got from the insights. And then I studied a lot, and uh, I read a lot. I use my domain expertise. I have worked with more than 100 companies worldwide, and for cyber security related assignments. So I utilize my knowledge and my capabilities, and I implemented one new cybersecurity framework, BDSLCCI, Business Domain Specifically Cybersecurity Controls Implementation Framework. So it is having only business related cybersecurity controls, tailored cybersecurity controls. For example, if you are a pharma company, you should have pharma company related cybersecurity controls in place. And there will be, means you are going to protect your mission critical asset. If you are a manufacturing company, you will have different set of controls which are required for manufacturing company. Like if your mission critical asset of manufacturing company is computer numeric control machine or PLC, programmable logic controller. So those should be safeguarded. So because 90% of your business reside because of those mission critical asset, right? So you need to protect them. So my framework talks about the concentration of cybersecurity implementation towards mission critical asset. And there will be one set of controls which is defense in depth, which is going to have overall company's cybersecurity. Right. So these two aspects I have implemented, and parallel to that, we during my research, I'm having my team, we have developed an AI ML based platform, web platform, bdslcci.com, where we are giving the company many things free of cost, and we are giving them pre-registration. Companies can go register themselves. They will see the journey of BDSLCCI. There are three levels: level 1, level 2, level 3. And depending on how many controls they have implemented, they can go for the audit. For the audit purpose, we are charging them little bit. And there will be two levels of audit: level 1, level 2, where company can uh, pay a little bit and they can go with the audit. And then after say audit is successful, we like the implementation, or those are effective implementation according to auditor and lead auditor, then it get approved. And then they receive a certificate from BDSLCCI for particular level. They receive certificate, they receive transcript, and they received a web analytical report. So the three deliverables they received. This research got published in various places internationally, like JJIMEI, International Journal of Elsewhere, and it got published in one of the research book published by Imral Publishing UK recently, and it got published in more than 500 news pages and blogs till now. And as I told you, mission critical assets should be having confidentiality, integrity, and availability in place. So, because if suppose the integrity is damaged, it will cause alteration of the data or the asset. Availability is damaged, then the destruction will happen. Confidentiality will damage, it will cause disclosure. So the crime will only happen when your mission critical assets, confidentiality, integrity, or availability got damaged, right? So that's why the BDSLCCI focuses on mission critical assets CIA. And currently in our database, we have these many data business domains like companies from accounting, CCTV installation consulting, pharma, product design, IT consulting. Many companies can use from these domains can join us, means join the BDSLCCI security platform, and they can go for the certification. And this list is keep on increasing, right? It will keep on increasing. Apart from that, these many mission critical assets are now available in our database. And we have around 1,800 controls database in place, where we are actually giving them tailored cybersecurity controls, like I told you, right? And as I told you, generally what happens is mission critical assets or the data is, or prime data or prime information of the company is at the inner center of the company. And we call the different layers in defense in depth, which is like data layer, application layer, host or endpoint security, network layer, physical security layer, then human layer and governance layer. So each of these layer will have certain policies, certain set of controls like antivirus, firewall in network, and then there will be some door watchman, There will be say many different cybersecurity trainings, awareness, and there will be management like vulnerability assessment, penetration testing kind of things, which should be done by organization at limited time and limited resource mission critical assets. So like that. So we have designed a complete program using mission critical asset and defense in depth mechanism in BDSLCCI. As you can see here, I have specified how the BDSLCCI level work. So in level 1, company will implement these 16 things as a defense in depth. And level 2, company will implement network and application security of six different policies. And then at level 3, data security layer and governance security layer. So these are the layers. As you can see here, I like this report actually. NoB4 has compiled many inputs from different report. As I told you earlier, there are many reports published worldwide, and all of them are having uh, little bit overlap, but most of them are having different figures of the how cyber attack happens or how the statistics work. So here you can see. There are various reports at the report left side of mine, and there are various figures they have shared how the ransomware attack happens. So social engineering, remote desktop, remote server, unpatched software, password guessing, credential theft, third party software or third party people, vendors, these kind of things causes ransomware attack or USB attack, right? So these, how I'm just showing one example how ransomware attack can be avoided using BDSLCCI also. So it is one of the use case. Ransomware attack is one of the use case for us, where green dots here are showing different defense in depth mechanism, how those are linked to the prevention of particular cyber attack. Like the host and endpoint security layer is going to prevent various attacks, USB attack, remote server attack, credential theft. So we have given a it is a very deep study by me and my team while we implemented this framework after my doctorate. Right. And since 1 year, we already deployed it in various companies, dozens of companies, and we haven't received any complaint. Even many people have given us testimony, which you can check online. And this BDSLCCI will have these three deliverables, as I told you, like the certificate, which company level of the BDSLCCI they achieve, transcript and assessment report. And we recommend like yearly basis they should go for BDSLCCI. BDSLCCI cybersecurity certification, because our BDSLCCI cybersecurity framework will keep on changing yearly basis, because nowadays attacks are very sophisticated, and it is very important to create a dynamic framework, because today what is applicable might be next year because of chat GPT or AI ML or some advancement in the technology, that same control will not be applicable. So it is very important to change those 15 to 40 controls which we are telling. Probably there will be a little bit change every year, but there will be few changes with the version. We are giving pre-SecureClaw crawler, which is a software which we allow our all the BDSLCCI user companies to download, and it is as good as vulnerability scanner for their machine, which shows them what are the gaps on their machine. If the hard disk is going to be have less space or something like that, so antivirus is not working or something like that. So these things are getting recorded and those are shown as a report. We are giving them pre-policy documents, we are giving them pre-cyber security postures, and we are giving them pre-cyber alert notification email service. Daily basis, we are trying to send one cyber attack related information to the email IDs of the companies, where they will know what is the recommended solution, how what attack is going on, so as they will not be victim of that attack. Like suppose there is a patch available from Adobe and which you should be fixing as a zero-day attack is going on. So we are sending such email notification to the companies, and we are giving access, means there is no registration fee right now. Anyone can go as a company and register themselves with their official email ID, and they can use this. So this is the certificate which company will get after qualifying the BDSLCCI level after audit completes. And then this is a kind of mark sheet. It is like a transcript of how many controls they have implemented. So these two documents they receive, and along with that they receive one web-based analytical report access, which they can email to their customer also. Only the people who have with whom they have shared this report, that web page will be accessible to them only, and that will have effectiveness of the controls implementation in defense in depth as well as mission critical asset. So it will be they will be gaining more respect in the market, uh, more comfortable their client will be with them, more security assurance they are giving in market for their customers, for their clients, and even for their employees and stakeholders, because now cyber attacks are happening and cyber threats are increasing, and everyone want some assurance, like if your company is cyber secure or not, you have cybersecurity control implemented or not. So these reports will give them some benefits when they are part of BDSLCCI. If you are a small and medium enterprise or a small and medium business, I welcome you to join bdslcci.com, register your company. If you are a freelance, you want to become a BDSLCCI auditor, certified BDSLCCI auditor, you can register your information on our website on the URL I have shown at right side. And we will be giving you training and you need to undergo exam, and then you will become BDSLCCI certified auditor. Then there is opportunity for companies also. If you are a startup, you are an audit company, or you have interest to become certifying body of BDSLCCI in your region or your country, then you can contact us through the membership request link, and we will. There is a process, and there are few terms and conditions. We will, if you are eligible, if you want to go ahead, you can become member of us in your particular, and you can give certificate to your customers or your clients as a certifying body where your logo and your signature will be on the certificate. I recently wrote a book on BDSLCCI, which is now available in 155 countries via Kobo, Amazon, and different platforms. And it is available in color, paperback, as well as e-version, PDF version. So you can get this book by 30th of September 2023, uh, free of cost as a Kindle version, because I want, my intention why I wrote this book is not to earn money on this book, but to make awareness about the BDSLCCI. That's why I'm giving this as a free of cost by taking a plan from Amazon. You can download it on your Kindle mobile app. It is free app which you can have on your mobile. No need to go for purchasing device of Kindle. Or if you have Kindle device, you can even open in that. So you can just go to Amazon.com or Amazon.co.uk or .in, and you can get this book free of cost. Finally, I would like to say security is incomplete without you. Like here, the security spelling is incomplete without you. Similarly, the security is incomplete without you. So it is very important. Each individual should be cyber secured, should have cyber security awareness. If you, even though you are using mobile user at home, you are a just housewife, it's okay, but you should have some awareness about the cyber security. Secondly, if you are an employee of particular company, you should have awareness about the security. And we can't control the external world because hackers will keep on innovating and they will keep on increasing. One gang will under arrest by police or FBI, then another gang will form. So it is not going to end. It is not going to end. But it is in your hand, like in meditation, we do meditation to protect ourselves for our growth from external barriers and stuff like that. You are working on inner self. Similar way, you should have cyber security in for your organization, for yourself as an individual, so as you will get protected from the hackers or cyber criminals, from unethical practices. So that is the final message. And with that, I'm just stopping this presentation. If you have any question, please go ahead.
Thank you so much, Dr. Shekhar, and it was a beautiful presentation. I believe everyone would be agreeing with me that yes, in today's world, we definitely need to be aware about all these levels of security. And as you talked about the BDS, all the steps and the levels, I think we all would be more secure in the coming years if we opt for the same. And sir, we have some questions in our chat box, and the first query was: are your venture offering any internship for the students or for the professionals or for the newcomers, so they could be easily understanding the concept and everything?
Right now, we are not giving any internship because our team is very busy and interns require some time. But you can contact me from the email ID specified on our website. Okay, and someone from our team will get back to you. Another thing is if you are a final year student or if you are just graduated, you have opportunity to become BDSLCCI certified auditor, right? Means certified auditor of BDSLCCI. So that is one opportunity available for you, and you can enroll for upcoming training session of BDSLCCI. I'm just sharing the feedback link in the chat. Please share, fill in information and give some feedback about us about this program. Yeah, next, if there is any question, please go ahead. Yeah.
So one more question, if in the coming years, if these concepts are being coming in the schools or for the students, so they could opt for the this profession or cybersecurity, or they have interest for the same, because AI and as you talked about the chat, uh, these kind of new things are coming in the market, and every year we need to be innovative and need to have these kind of security levels again and again to be secured for data. So are these kind of programs you are planning to implant in the education system also? Are there any plans for you?
Look, there are means I am a very good programmer. I am a very good telecom expert, and I'm also cybersecurity expert. So I'm a combination of three. And my current focus is on cybersecurity. So I will probably work on ChatGPT as a cybersecurity expert, and I will try to innovate more things how that can be more cybersecure in coming time. But my current focus is on cybersecurity. And if there is any opportunity where a student need help or college university need help, they can contact me. If there is a schedule, if suppose we are able to plan something for students, we will definitely do, because we are doing that for many colleges. During pandemic, there was a full stop, but after that, again, it started. So I would be more than happy to help or contribute in that area.
Okay. And so we have one more question in the chat box. That's what professor think about controls from standards ISO/IEC
Correct.
2701. I
Correct.
really don't know
So
because
yeah.
so yeah.
So that is ISO 27001 related question, which is Information Security Management System, and it is a very good security standard worldwide. It got adopted by 132 or 138 countries worldwide, and it is now there in market since long, and it is a very matured information security management. Now I'm also ISO 27001 lead auditor and PCI DSS implementer. So, but I would like to say here, like as I shared with you, a few insights of what top management of small and medium enterprises are facing. They are saying we don't have enough money to implement existing standard available in market, because it requires lot of funding, lot of skilled resources, and they are having very less amount of skilled resources in IT or security, and they don't have enough money to maintain and implement it. Then what is happening? Many companies are going with self invented cybersecurity. Someone will say antivirus lelo, and get antivirus, it will be better for you. So they get antivirus. Someone will say, oh, and that antivirus is not good. That company's antivirus is good. They reinstall it. So they do self invented cybersecurity posture. That is what the outcome of my research. And then they are in totally uh, different phase of the cyber threats, right? Because they don't know what to do, because they don't have skills. And if we talk about ISO 27001, I'm student of it. I'm auditor of it. But I would like to say it is talking about information security. It is not talking about everything. Cybersecurity is a very vast area. I'm talking about CNC machines of the manufacturing. I'm talking about the ICU equipments of hospitals. I'm talking about chemical companies PLC machine. Many aspects of cybersecurity we are trying to cover, not only data or information. Another thing, we are giving tailored cybersecurity and different cybersecurity controls list for each domain of the business. If you are a school or college, for you, there will be different 30, 40 controls, which I will recommend. If you are a pharma company, I will give you different 30, 40 controls, which are required for pharma business. So that is the difference between ISO 27001 and BDSLCCI. So there is a very big difference because I invented it to overcome such gaps which I identified. And definitely ISO 27000 is very good certification. I am also working in that area. But BDSLCCI is something more suitable for small and medium enterprises or startups where they don't have funds and they want some kind of cyber security in place, and very good cyber security, and it should protect not only information but different assets of their company.
Okay. So basically, the BDS LCCI is all about design program and levels for the companies as they opt for different, like pharma have different concepts. Every field have
Correct.
different. So it is design based programming.
Correct. So as its name suggests, business domain specific least cybersecurity control. So business domain, depending on your business domain, you are a manufacturing chemical, school, college, mall, pharma, legal institute, CA firm, design company. So depending on your business domain, your assets will change, and depending on your asset changes, your cybersecurity should also change. So that is the
True.
basic concept, and we are giving them least cybersecurity. We are not telling them implement hundreds of control. We are designing the controls in a way so as they will get cyber secured against the recent cyber attacks happening. So we are innovating on that. That's why BDS LCCI 1.0 is going on right now. But in upcoming time, there will be BDS LCCI 2.0. Right. So it is like changing yearly basis, because as per cyber attacks are changing, cyber threats are changing. We are changing BDS LCCI positioning of the controls also, and we are introducing new controls. We are removing old controls, because now whatever was applicable earlier will not be applicable for latest Windows operating system. That
True.
is no more exist in market. So that dynamicity is also required. I'm not taking names, but there are certain standards available in market which are very constant in market since 4 years, 6 years, or 7 years. They are changing, and by that time hackers are very much ahead. So I observed that thing also, and we are going to have new launch of BDSLCCI 2.0 in January. So yearly basis, we are going to change BDSLCCI little bit. There will be overlap, means it is not like something you have to scrap your earlier controls and add new control, but we will do some optimization of the controls every year, so as they will be more secured.
Action is done every year about it. That's the
Correct.
beautiful thing about what we have learned today. So I believe these kind of security levels should be also implemented in the universities and the school, as you told that educations
Yeah.
today are also facing the same. And we are having the NAC programming and NAC affiliation. So in that programming also, I believe we could have that, because yes, data is getting very much corrupt by the hackers, and we are seeing that the data of different universities can be seen by different people around, and it is open, so that can be stopped, that can be taken care of. And sir, thank you so much again for the beautiful session. I believe uh, we are having all the questions I have taken in the chat box. And sir, one more query I would ask you, that how the students and the professionals and the youngsters who are eagerly wanting to know more about your book and your concept building can approach you and meet you if you are not providing the internship right now. So how can they be in contact? What are your social medias accounts and where you can be found easily?
So you can search Dr. Shekhar Pawar, Dr. Shekhar Pawar, SecureClaw on LinkedIn. You can add me on LinkedIn, giving reference like you attended this session. Then second thing, you can check our website. My GrassDew.com is my first venture, where you can contact me via contact us @grassdew.com. And from SecureClaw also there is these email IDs are specified on the website, so you can contact me through those email IDs. Third thing is you can follow our cybersecurity news page. Okay, that is very important because you should be aware of cyber attacks happening. And even if you choose the career of cybersecurity, it is very important for you to be to understand the cybersecurity. Okay, and that is why you should be following the cybersecurity news page of us. Third thing, uh, I'm just sharing the links in the chat, okay, where you can check my different links which I'm sharing with you, and it will be helpful for you. Much. Kaushaki and many participants who joined here. And Kaushaki, you are doing a fabulous job as a national vice president of women empowerment, and I'm always following your post. You are doing lot of things in India and abroad also. And I knew you are a very much visible on social medias with your activities and your blogs, your news articles. So you should have introduced yourself during this session, but yeah, it is you being so humble, like
Uh,
introduce me. Yeah,
I
but yeah, you are doing a very good job, and thank you for your time. Despite it is being Sunday, you are available today for the cybersecurity awareness session. And as we you talked with me before this session, like you are working with human rights. So you said like human rights is also okay, but cybersecurity of person it should be part of human right? And that is what today's session was about. And I guess I want to thank everyone, every participant here, because without you, this session could not have reached till very approachable and very easy manner of delivery. So thank you very much, and be
thank
in
you.
touch.
I've been following you all the way because cybersecurity is much needed in today's world for every individual, whether it's a housewife, as you told, and whether you are a professional or a programmer. So thank you, sir, again, and thank you all the participants for joining today on Sunday. And have a great day. Thank you.
Thank you. Bye.
Thank you.